4:30, let me stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, at this time, we'll accept nominations for Chair Pro Tem. Do I have any motions?
Calvin?
I'll second.
Good job.
Second.
So it was Kathy
Yes.
And Ted.
and Tim, and Tom.
Ted.
I knew it started with a T.
Calvin, so moved.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. You have been elected.
Alrighty.
Let's go.
Get that money.
Oh, I guess let's get this going. Approval of the minutes for
We
July.
need to do roll call.
Oh,
Yeah,
roll
that's,
call. Let's get right on that.
Kathleen Aldensee.
here.
Ted Odendahl.
Here.
Kathy Wilkin. Here. Kelvin McElwain.
Here.
Patrick Sellers is not here, and so we have a quorum.
All right.
Now,
Now, approval of minutes from the July 21st meeting. Any questions or changes?
we need a
I'll
motion. and a
move
second.
for
Oh, move for approval first.
I'll second it.
Oh, who made the motion? Ted?
I'll second.
This little guy over here next to me.
D guy.
Yeah.
All right, I have a motion and a second. Any questions or corrections to the minutes?
Nope.
All right. Guess what? Time to vote then, right?
Yep.
All
We need
right.
a voice vote.
Voice vote?
It's not on for you.
All right. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All
All
right.
opposed, same sign.
All opposed, same sign.
Motion carries.
Motion carries.
Sorry.
Keep going, Mike.
All right. Next up is approval of bills payable. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
I'll second it.
All right. Any questions on the bills payable?
I have just a question, what this is, if anyone look at it. Where the Freeport Rad 1 LLC, it's a small amount.
That's a housing authority. RAD is, came out with the initials me, but they're the ones who run the, I think, housing.
Oh, the Rockford.
Right. So we're paying, it's partial rent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's all I have.
That was it. Any other questions?
No.
All right. That's a roll call vote. right?
Yes.
Okay.
Wilkin,
Aye.
McElwain,
Aye.
Aldensee,
Aye.
Odendahl.
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right. Supervisor's report. Well, he's not here, so there's nothing there. Assessor's report. Have anything?
I do have something.
All right.
And I typed it up just so you had it and you could read it, and if you have more questions too, but I'll go over it really quickly. Barbara already has a copy. So, a couple years ago, we got a new software program, and,
We don't get
were
one?
able to, convert the residential from the old to the new rather easily.
Mm-hmm.
The commercial had been housed in this own little software that we could not convert easily. We had to hand enter everything. So we have the commercial and industrial hand entered. Because the lack of sales, which is always an issue with commercial property, I have talked to a local appraiser, and they are going to assist me with getting some market data that I can't get my hands on. There will be some consulting fees, so I just wanted to give you heads up. I do have a consulting line, and but I wanted to give you heads up that you might see some invoices come through on that.
Okay.
So that we can get our commercial and industrial kind of looked at and up to date if we need to make any additional changes on those values.
All right.
Well, thank you.
So,
Just out of curiosity,
Yes.
do you know where they get their data? I mean, are they like looking at comparables in other areas and
they're doing that, but they can also get data as far as rental data, lease agreements that we can't get our hands on. A lot of times when a commercial property sells, there's another form they fill out with the transfer declaration that asks the question, do you feel this net consideration is fair market value for the real estate property? Almost always that gets marked yes. But if they file an appeal and you go to Board of Review, they will say, no, it wasn't. And they'll say because of our rents or our lease agreement or whatever, vacancy or whatever it is. So appraisers in the past have been used to consult with to get a lot of that information that we're not privy to.
Really?
Yeah. So, and we don't usually get that from property owners unless they file with Board of Review or Property Tax Appeal Board, and then they have to submit that. And they're not going to file if their properties are
Vacant?
in line or undervalued or,
Okay.
so we want to make sure that we have the right data to work with and value them appropriately.
Do you get many appeals on the commercial side, or?
Sometimes. We've been getting more than what we had for a while, so. Okay.
Thank you, Ms. Maida.
Okay. Anything
Any-
else?
Nope. If you have any questions for me, I'm happy to answer them, or
All right.
not.
Or
Okay.
not?
Or not. All right. With no other questions, that wraps up the assessor's report. So we'll move to trustees report. Trustees, any trustees have anything?
I have a question, just, is there, I don't know if it's a practice for at a certain time of year to look at data? I'm thinking, I was gonna ask Patrick this, but like the assistants, so that, you know, I'm imagining there's certain data that's collected. So like we saw so many individuals over the course of the year, you know.
Well, if
help
you ask if they're
X number.
active or,
Yeah, I know that's
You
tracked.
talking about the client numbers that we have?
Yeah, just general data that
Yeah.
would give us a handle on, okay, what's happening, and maybe even historically, you know, this is how many people we saw, this is what the trend line is.
yes, he's real good about.
So is there a certain time where we automatically do that, or?
I know that data is continually kept, but that's probably a good question to bring up at the next meeting to get the.
Because I remember when we were
Yeah.
asking active, terminated,
Yeah.
pending.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you, we'll ask for that, and he can give it to you at the next meeting. 'Cause
Okay,
he has
yeah,
that, he has
it's
that,
not-
you know.
I'm not on any particular time frame of what I
Right,
was looking
but-
for, it's just that I'd like to get a better handle
He usually
on
doesn't
what we do.
he just forgot about it last few months, so, yeah, it's not unusual to have that.
Okay.
Yeah, if I understand, that data is pretty readily available, but get the details from him though for
Yeah.
all the firm details. Yeah. All right. Any other questions? All right. We'll move to public comments.
Okay. If the police department made a press release later on, or earlier today, about some gunfire about 9:34 in the evening around Ottawa Street. Oddly enough, and I remember asking Pat Saturday if there was anything, I heard faintly in the distance Friday night at 9:30 some gunfire east of where I live.
Mm-hmm.
It turns out that's what it was. And it was a quiet night and no wind.
Mhm.
And it's the same pattern that I heard 5 years ago. Except it's like instead of 4 blocks away in Carroll and Galena, this was 5 blocks away.
Mm-hmm.
And you could hear it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
We lived on the corner of Wyandotte
Yeah, I know.
in Ottawa years ago. I'm sorry, shut up, Kathy. And so, I'm sorry I interrupted.
All right. Any other public comments?
I have one. Shane Orlo. I just want you guys to be well aware that next week school is starting. So we are going to be in a time of adjustment as a community. Kids are going to be getting back to school. They're going to be out in the streets, kind of piggybacking off of that. We need to be well aware of what actions are happening in the streets, as well as how we can get our kids safely to school. I don't know how much you guys can help with this, but I please would appreciate any vocal and or support that you have for any back to school activities, backpack. I know there's a few backpack where they put the initiatives where they put the supplies in backpacks and hand them out to the kids and everything like that. If you can just support those and make sure that our kids are safe when they're going back to school next week. The first day of school is next Thursday. Teachers go back on the 18th. We just want to make sure that our streets are safe prior to them having to be on them more than they might already be. So anything that you guys can do to help out with that, please. Thank you.
All right. Any other public comments? All right. Is there any other business that needs to come before the board? All right. Can I have a motion to adjourn until Monday, August 18th at 4:30 p.m.?
I'll make the motion to adjourn.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
All right. We're out of here.
You gotta sign.